came back softly in the rain, with tired eyes that knew my pain. I should have closed the door that night, but one small smile brought back the light. I knew the cracks beneath your words still chose the hope that almost hurt. I let your shadow cross my floor and gave my trust to you once more. I knew how endings tasted then, still let my heart begin again. I saw the warning in the wind, but loved you past where fear begins. I loved you through everything again, through quiet distance, doubt and pain. I held your hand when mine would shake, and gave you more than I could take. I crossed the fire, I faced the rain. I let old wounds remember pain. You broke the place I tried to mend. I loved you through everything again. I saved your messages at night, like little stars without their light. Your voice grew colder day by day, while I kept finding words to stay. The flowers dried beside my bed, like all the tender things you said. A train moved somewhere through the dark and carried off our final spark. I wore my patience like a thread and stitched the dreams we nearly lost. That every promise slowly bled until my love became the cost. I loved you through everything again, through empty mornings, restless rain. I gave you peace when you felt lost, never counting what it cost. I kept a candle by the pain, believing you would change someday, but hope grew tired before the end. I loved you through everything again. Maybe my heart remembered wrong, the way your arms once felt like home. Maybe I missed the girl I was before goodbye had changed us both. I wasn't blind, I simply chose to find a garden in the snow. I saw the thorns, I felt them too. Still every road led back to you. I loved you through everything again, through every silence I couldn't explain. I carried faith on fragile wings and lost myself in broken things. This time I know what leaving means. No waiting rooms, no borrowed dreams. I'll keep the scars, release the blame, and learn to speak my own true name. You were the lesson I couldn't end, the road I chose to walk again. I gave my soul beyond pretend. I loved you through everything again. Twice I believed, twice I stayed, twice I watched our colors fade. Now morning comes beyond the rain. I loved you once, then loved again. Watch the evening lose its light, while your goodbye stayed through the night. Your empty cup beside my chair still makes me think you're standing there. I folded up the dress I wore the final time you closed my door. The room grew cold, the silence grew, and every shadow looked like you. I gave you days I can't replace. I learned each line upon your face. You walked away without a fear. I loved you through my every tear. I loved you through my tears, through lonely nights and silent fears. I held your memory close to me while you were learning to be free. I called your name into the rain, but only echoes came again. You disappeared with all our years. I loved you through my tears. The morning finds me wide awake, still counting promises that break. Your photograph lies face down now. I can't remember when or how. I hear old footsteps in the hall, then find there's no one there at all. The window shakes beneath the storm. I miss the way your hands felt warm. I try to hide the ache inside, but grief is nowhere left to hide. You found a road that led away. I stayed behind with yesterday. I loved you through my tears, through empty rooms and fading years. I kept the words you left unsaid, like broken flowers by my bed. I searched for sleep till morning came and woke up whispering your name. You left me drowning in my fears. I loved you through my tears. Maybe one day I'll breathe again without remembering where you've been. Maybe your voice will lose its sound, and I will stand on stronger ground. But tonight the moon feels far away, and I have nothing left to say. I know our love has reached its end. Still part of me waits to pretend. I loved you through my tears, through all the silence, all the years. I gave my heart without a shield. You left a wound that time may heal. I learned to walk beneath new skies, though rain still gathers in my eyes. You may be gone beyond my reach, but love still whispers when I sleep. first time you left in the spring, while rain fell soft on everything, I kept your jacket on my chair and slept as if you still were there. By summer you came home once more, with tired eyes outside my door. I let my guarded heartbeat rise and trusted warmth behind your eyes. Each time you left, I blamed the road, the restless dreams you couldn't hold. I made excuses for your flight and waited through another night. I stayed through every goodbye, through every door, through every lie. I kept a candle near the stairs and filled the silence with my prayers. You came and went like changing tides, while I kept breaking deep inside. I loved you past the reasons why. I stayed through every goodbye. One autumn night your suitcase stood beside the table made of wood. You said you needed time alone. I nodded though my hands went cold. The leaves kept falling past the glass like little pieces of our past. I watched your taxi leave the lane, then heard the roof collect the rain. I learned the language of return, the hopeful kiss, the old concern. But every welcome carried fear. How long before you disappear? I stayed through every goodbye, through empty beds and sleepless nights. I wore my patience like a thread and kept your pillow by my head. You crossed my life like restless trains, then left me standing in the rain. I gave you years I can't rewind. I stayed through every goodbye. I thought that staying proved my love, that patience would be strong enough. I thought one day you'd finally see the home you always had in me. But I was holding open doors for someone searching distant shores. I lost myself in your returns and called the waiting what love earns. I stayed through every goodbye, but this one ends with my reply. I won't keep watching down the street or save your place beside my seat. I'll pack the letters, close the blinds, and leave your restless ghost behind. My heart may ache, my tears may rise, but I survived your last goodbye. I loved you through each changing sky, through every promise left to die. Now for the first time I will try to leave after your goodbye. No candle burns, no footsteps near, no open door, no waiting here. You taught me loss, I learned to cry. I stayed through every goodbye, except the last one. This time, so do I. I saw the distance in your eyes, but held you close through quiet lies. I felt your fingers losing mine, still told myself we'd be just fine. The evening faded into blue. I built my little world on you, while you were learning how to leave. I gave my heart another dream. I heard the warning in your tone, yet feared the thought of being alone. So I stayed where the light grew thin, hoping your love would bloom again. I stayed too deep in love with you, past every sign I already knew. I crossed the dark, I chased the flame, and lost myself inside your name. You moved away, I held on tight. You chose the dawn, I chose the night. Now I am learning what it cost to love so deep and end up lost. Your sweater hangs behind my door. I never wear it anymore. The window shakes beneath the rain, like tired hands that hide their pain. I found our ticket in a drawer, from summer days that breathe no more. A faded date, a paper line, still takes me back to when you were mine. The clock moves on, but I stay still, caught between goodbye and will. I know your footsteps won't return, yet every memory softly burns. I stay too deep in love with you, believing dreams could still come true. I held the rope with bleeding hands while you were leaving all our plans. You found a road beyond my sight. I kept your picture through the night. Now empty rooms reveal the cost. I loved too deep and became lost. I don't regret the girl I was. She only stayed because of love. She saw a home inside your smile and waited there a little while. But homes can turn to hollow rooms, and roses lose their soft perfume. Some hearts don't break with one goodbye. They fade beneath a silent sky. I stayed too deep in love with you, until my heart forgot what's true. I gave my spring, I gave my years, and watered dead flowers with my tears. Now I will walk beyond this ache, though every step may softly shake. I lost your love, but through the pain I'll learn to find myself again. The morning rests upon my skin, a quiet life may still begin. I loved you more than love could prove. I stayed too deep, too deep in love with you. I knew the sound of your tired sigh, the way you stared at the ceiling high, when sleep would hide beyond your reach. I stayed beside you, still and sweet. I dimmed the lamp and held your hand. though I could never understand the hidden weight behind your eyes. I stayed until the morning light. I gave you calm when thoughts ran wild, and met your fear with something mild. I never asked what love would cost, I only feared that you'd feel lost. I loved you through every night, through every shadow, every fading light. I held you close when dreams turned cold, and gave you warmth when hope grew old. I loved you past the midnight blue, past every storm that followed you. I stayed until the dawn turned white. I loved you through every night. Then slowly you stopped reaching near. Your breathing changed when I appeared. You turned your body toward the wall and built a distance through it all. The moon drew lines across the floor while I lay awake and wanted more. Not diamonds, roses, grand displays, just one warm touch from better days. I counted headlights on the street and listened to my lonely heartbeat. You slept so close yet felt so far, like winter beneath the star. I loved you through every night, even when your heart had left my side. I held the silence in my chest and gave my sorrow nowhere to rest. I loved you through the darkest blue, while losing little parts of you. I kept one candle burning bright. I loved you through every night. The final evening had no rain, no thunder spoke, no window shook. You packed your clothes without a word, and I could barely stand to look. I wanted time to stalk your feet, to keep your shadow on our street. But love cannot command a heart, or hold two hands already apart. I loved you through every night, from our first kiss to our last goodbye. Through quiet rooms and restless dreams, through all the cracks between the seams. I gave you hours no clock can save, and all the tender love I gave. Now morning comes without your light, still I loved you through every night. I may forget the sound of your door, or how your footsteps cross the floor, but one truth stays when stars lose sight. I loved you through every night. The moon grows pale, the curtains sway, the stars grow dim, you stay away. I close my eyes before daylight, and miss the one I loved each night. The city wore a coat of rain, neon rivers crossed the lane. I sat beside you in the car, yet somehow you felt twice as far. Your fingers rested on the wheel. I waited for a word to heal the as if the truth was hard to say. I knew before your lips could move I was about to lose your love. The night you let me go, the whole world moved too slow. The rain kept falling on the street while my heart broke beneath my feet. You said we're not the same somehow. I still can hear those words right now. I watched your taillights fade below on the night you let me go. I walked upstairs without a sound. My shaking keys fell to the ground. The hallway smelled of someone's food. A normal life felt strangely cruel. I left my wet coat on the chair, then turned around as if you were there. The clock said 12, then 1, then 3, but sleep refused to visit me. I opened every message thread and read the tender things you said. How could forever lose its way between one evening and next day? The night you let me go, I learned how deep a silence grows. The ceiling watched me lose my calm. I held my pillow in my arms. Outside the early buses ran while I still couldn't understand. The sky turned pale, the moon hung low after the night you let me go. I remember one small detail most. Your hand reached out, then stopped too close. For half a breath I thought you'd stay, but you pulled back and looked away. That little space between our skin was where the loneliness began. No thunder cracked, no sirens cried, just two wet eyes and one goodbye. The night you let me go, I lost the future I once knew. The plans we made became a blur, and I became a different girl. Now every rainy midnight knows the wound I carry but don't show. Years may pass, new flowers grow, I'll still remember the night you let me go. Red light, cold rain, your voice, my pain. One door closed, one last glow. That was the night you let me go. I learned to cry without a sound while you were sleeping safe and sound. I turned my face toward the wall so you would never know at all. I wore my sadness under sleeves and smiled through every small goodbye. You asked me once if I was fine. I said I'm okay one more time. I kept the truth behind my teeth and hid the ache where none could see. I thought if I could bear the strain, you might come close to me again. I stayed in quiet pain, like a window holding rain. I broke where no one heard the while you kept moving farther out. I loved you through the lonely days and watched your warmth dissolve to gray. I never screamed, I never blamed, I only stayed in quiet pain. I ate my dinner by the sink, afraid of having time to think. The hallway lamp burned soft and low for someone who had ceased to show. I folded clothes with careful hands while losing all our future plans. A cracked blue cup beside the stove became the shape of broken love. I spoke to shadows after 2 and told them things I hid from you. The ceiling knew each silent prayer, the floorboards felt my deep despair. I stayed in quiet pain while seasons changed beyond the pain. I carried sorrow like a stone and made a home from being alone. I watched your eyes forget my face as distance filled our little space. No thunder came, no wild refrain, I simply stayed in quiet pain. I thought that patience could repair a heart that wasn't living there. I thought my kindness might restore the tenderness we had before. But love can't grow on one girl's tears or live on hope for endless years. I lost my voice trying to save a love already in its grave. I stayed in quiet pain until I barely knew my name. I gave my peace to keep you near and traded sleep for hidden tears. Now I am leaving what remains, the empty rooms, the rusted chains. You may never know what I became while I stayed in quiet pain. No broken plates, no angry cries, just tired hands and swollen eyes. You never knew how much I changed. I loved in silence, I left in pain. I wore your promise like a ring and trusted every hope it brought. You made the coldest winter sing, then left me colder than I thought. I placed my dreams beside your own and built a future brick by brick. I never feared I'd wake alone or learn how fast a heart could split. I gave you rooms inside my chest, a quiet place where you could rest. You filled them up with golden light, then disappeared into the night. You were the love that broke me, the sweetest hurt I'll ever know. You held me like you'd never leave, then became the one who let me go. I gave you all my hidden parts, the tender truth beneath my scars. Now I don't know who I should be. You were the love that broke me. I wash one plate and dry one glass. The kitchen feels too white tonight. A train moves somewhere through the dark, its windows fading out of sight. Your old blue shirt is in a box. I cannot wear it, can't throw it away. The scent is gone, the cloth is soft, but grief still finds me every day. I hear the neighbors close their blinds while midnight turns its lonely hands. The world keeps moving past my room, but I still stand where sorrow blooms. You were the love that broke me, a quiet fire beneath my skin. I thought your arms would always hold me. I never knew they'd let sorrow in. I saved your voice inside my mind, but even echoes fade with time. Still something aches too deep to see. You were the love that broke me. I used to laugh without a fear. I used to sleep through every storm. Now every silence feels too near, and every memory changes form. I don't hate you for leaving me. I only miss who I was before. The girl who gave her love so free still waits somewhere behind that door. You were the love that broke me, but I survived each sleepless night. I learned that tears can fall like oceans and still leave room for morning light. I won't erase the years we knew or turn each memory into blame, but I will find the parts I lost before I learned your kind of pain. You were my home, then suddenly the empty place inside of me. And though one day my heart may breathe, you'll be the love that broke me. The piano fades, the curtains move, morning arrives without you. I close my eyes, your shadow leaves. You were the love that broke me. I left the porch light burning low for footsteps only I would know. The evening folded into gray, but no familiar shadow came. Your old key rested in my hand, a tiny piece of broken plans. I listened when the night grew still, believing you'd come home until the seasons changed outside my room. New flowers opened into bloom. I kept one hope beneath my skin, that you might find your way back in. You were the love that didn't return again, the missing the words I never said. The door stayed open, hope grew thin. You were the love that didn't return again. I heard a train beyond the town, its lonely whistle fading down. For one wild breath I thought of you, and silence told me what was true. I found our tickets in a drawer, from places we won't see anymore. The paper yellowed at the sides, like summer fading from my eyes. I used to know your steps by heart, the gentle pause before the lock. Now every sound outside at night is just the wind against the dark. You were the love that didn't return again, a distant light I couldn't reach. I waited where you left my hand, like lonely footprints on the sand. I kept your memory warm and near, while empty months became a year. I called your name into the wind. You were the love that didn't return again. Maybe you found another street, another hand, another dream. Maybe my face has faded now, like writing washed from window steam. I don't know where your mornings start, or who now hears your sleeping heart. I only know my nights grew long, when waiting proved that you were gone. You were the love that didn't return again, the final page I couldn't end. I waited past the falling leaves, past winter frost and April breeze. Now I will turn the porch light off and close the curtains I left soft. I'll keep no footsteps in my head, no empty promise by my bed. I loved you more than words could explain. I waited through the sun and rain, but some lost loves don't circle back, and yours became a one-way track. The light goes dark, the road stays bare. I close the door, you're nowhere there. I waited long, I whispered when, but you were the love that didn't return again. We used to talk until sunrise, with sleepy smiles and shining eyes. Then little pauses filled the air, and slowly you stopped meeting me there. Your hand still rested next to mine, but warmth was missing every time. We shared one room, one bed, one light, yet felt like strangers every night. No thunder came, no window broke, no cruel goodbye was ever spoken. Our fire simply lost its glow, and neither heart knew where to go. We were the love that fell quiet, a fading song beneath the night. No final fight, no last confession, just two hearts losing their direction. I heard fell quiet. Your coffee cooled beside the pane while morning drew its silver rain. I asked you how your day had been. You gave a smile that felt too thin. We ate our dinner without sound. The clock was all that moved around. I watched your shadow cross the wall and wondered when I lost it all. I missed you while you sat nearby, a lonely truth I couldn't hide. You were so close yet out of reach, like distant waves beyond the beach. We were the love that fell quiet, a candle fading out of sight. I kept on hoping for a spark while silence settled in the dark. I searched your eyes for yesterday, but every color turned to gray. Our hearts once burned with golden light, and slowly, softly, they fell quiet. Sometimes I wish we'd had a fight, a slammed door in the middle of night. At least I'd know the moment when our story reached its bitter end. But there was no clear line to see. You simply stopped reaching for me, and I kept loving what we were while losing who we had become. We were the love that fell quiet, like winter snow beneath moonlight. I held our memories in my chest while silence took away the rest. I watched you pack without a tear and felt the ending drawing near. No angry words, no final fight, just one last kiss that didn't feel right. Now when the evening fills my room, I hear our absence in the gloom. The deepest heartbreak has no riot. Sometimes love just falls quiet. No shattered glass, no angry sound, just empty space where love was found. One fading touch, one lonely night. We didn't break, we just fell quiet. We used to talk until sunrise, with sleepy smiles and shining eyes. Then little words began to fade, and quiet walls were slowly made. I sat beside you on the floor, but felt you drifting from the shore. Your hand was resting close to mine, still loneliness grew over time. I had 1,000 things to say, but fear kept pushing them away. You wore your distance like a coat, while all my questions filled my throat. It was the silence that broke us, the words we buried in the dust. No angry storm, no final fight, just two hearts fading every night. I waited for your voice to stay. You watched our colors turn to gray. We lost the love we couldn't save inside the quiet that we made. 3. As shadows kept me company, I found a photograph upstairs. 2 younger hearts without these cares. I traced the smile upon my face and barely knew that brighter place. The rain kept tapping on the glass like tiny questions from the past. I wished I'd spoken through my fear before your heart could disappear. It was the silence that broke us, a frozen space between our touch. No bitter blame, no cruel goodbye, just empty rooms and sleepless eyes. I reached for warmth that wasn't there and breathed your absence in the air. We let our sweetest moments drown without a word, without a sound. If I had said, please don't let go, would you have stayed? I'll never know. If you had told me you were lost, could we have saved what distance cost? But questions bloom when love is gone, like midnight flowers before dawn. Too late to speak, too late to mend. We let the quiet write the end. It was the silence that broke us, the hidden ache between our trust. I watched your shadow cross the hall and heard no farewell words at all. Now every night feels twice as wide with your old memory by my side. I lost the man I loved so much, not through a fight, but fading touch. The clock still moves, the curtains sway. Morning arrives, but you stay away. Love did not, and with a cry, the silence grew, and we said goodbye. I still remember your old street, the cracked front step beneath our feet, the song you hummed when you were tired, the little jokes that made me smile. I know which side you used to sleep, the promises you swore to keep. Yet now you pass me like the air, as if I was never standing there. I kept the details one by one, you lost them all when we were done. I wonder how a love so deep could leave no mark for you to keep. I can't forget the way you forgot me, how easily you set our memories free. I still know every look, every touch. You act like I never meant that much. I carry years you left behind while I disappeared from your mind. That's the wound that cuts most deeply, the way you forgot me. Heard you moved across the town, found new cafes and settled down. Someone said you look at peace while I still wake from broken sleep. I changed my route to miss your road, but memories follow where I go. A certain perfume, summer heat can bring your ghost beside my seat. I don't expect you to return or feel the same old fire burn. I only wish some part still knew that what we had was true. I can't forget the way you forgot me, like I was only one small memory. I kept the letters, dates, and songs. You kept moving like nothing was wrong. I still hear your name and lose my breath. You erased mine without regret. Nothing ever hurt so completely as the way you forgot me. Did my laughter leave no trace? Did time remove my resting place? Did all those nights beside your chest become a dream you laid to rest? I don't need to live inside your heart. I know we've reached the ending part, but tell me, was I really so easy to lose, to leave, to forget completely? I can't forget the way you forgot me, how your world kept turning without me. I was learning how to survive while you were building another life. Maybe someday I'll lose your face and time will soften every trace. But tonight, one truth still defeats me. I remember you, and you forgot me. I kept the dates, you lost the years. I kept the love, you left it here. I knew your heart so completely. You knew mine once, then forgot me. Your coat was hanging by the door, but you felt distant weeks before. I spoke your name, you watched the rain, as if my voice had lost its place. The evening faded into gray. I saw goodbye upon your face. My hands reached out to make you stay, but yours were already far away. I knew the truth before you spoke. I felt the distance in your touch. My fragile hope went up in smoke. Still I believed in us too much. I remember the way you turned away, like all our years meant nothing that day. I stood in the doorway, too broken to speak, with tears on my face and no strength in my knees. You took your shadow out of my life and left me alone with the coldest night. I still see your back when I close my eyes. The way you turned away still lives inside. Your favorite book is on the shelf. I moved it once, then blamed myself. The garden chair collects the rain where we once laughed without a pain. I changed the sheets, I cleared the room, but your old scent returns too soon. A passing car lights up the wall for half a breath. I think you called. I keep my phone beside my bed, though silence answers me instead. painted forever across your name while you were learning to leave without blame. Now midnight sits beside my chair and every corner feels too bare. I don't know where your new road ends, I only know mine broke back then. I'll remember the way you turned away, even when time has softened that day. I may find sunlight beyond this room, I may see flowers begin to bloom, but somewhere deep in my quiet heart there'll be a scar where we fell apart. I loved you fully, you chose not to stay. I'll never forget the way you turned away. One closing door, one fading sound, my heart stood still, you weren't around. I called your name, the sky turned gray. I lost my love, the way you turned away. I used to wake with open eyes and find my courage in the sky. Your voice could turn a heavy day into a softer shade of gray. Then something changed behind your smile. You stood beside me, it felt miles. I reached across the growing night, but you were slipping from my sight. I felt the darkness moving near each time your warmth would disappear. I tried to hold one golden flame, but even fire forgot my name. You walked away from my light and left me talking to the night. The colors faded from my view, the stars forgot how brightly they grew. I gave you every spark inside, you took the glow and left the night. Now morning never feels quite right. You walked away from my light. Past the park where we once ran, barefoot laughter hand in hand. The swings move gently in the breeze, while autumn whispers through the trees. A street lamp flickers near our bench, its lonely glow feels cold and strange. I sit beneath its tired beam and mourn the girl I used to be. The city shines, but I feel dim. Each crowded room still carries him. I wear my smile for passing eyes, then break beneath the evening sky. You walked away from my light and turned my noon to endless night. I searched for warmth in empty rooms, but found cold echoes, faded blooms. I held our flame with shaking hands while you erased our future plans. I watched my brightest hope take flight when you walked away. to life, I know. You walked away from my light, but I still search for dawn each night. I gather pieces of the glow from every place we used to go. Perhaps one day my heart will shine without your hand wrapped into mine. But tonight I barely survive since you walked away from my light. The moon hangs low, the streets are still. I miss your warmth, I always will. One flame went out, one heart lost sight, the day you walked away from my light. I saw no tears inside your eyes, no shaking hands, no less disguise. You folded up our final years while I stood drowning in my fears. Your voice was calm, your breathing slow, as if goodbye was easy to know. I searched your face for one small sign that losing me could cross your mind. I couldn't understand your peace while every part of me grew weak. I asked if leaving made you sad. You only looked away from that. You walked away without feeling while I was breaking at the ceiling. You closed the door and faced the street. I lost the ground beneath my feet. How could you leave without a tear? After I held you year by year, I was still bleeding, barely healing. You walked away without feeling. I found your toothbrush by the sink and had to sit before I'd think. The smallest things became too loud. A lonely cup, a missing towel. I passed the park where we first met. The wooden bench was painted red. Two strangers sat beneath the tree where you once promised life with me. I wondered if your chest felt tight when you first slept alone that night. Did any memory call my name, or was I easy to erase? You walked away without feeling while I kept searching for a meaning. You took your coat, your keys, your plans, and left my future in my hands. I wore our ending like a bruise, still asking what I failed to do. I was on my knees, still grieving. You walked away without feeling. Maybe you cried before I knew. Maybe your sorrow hid from view. But all I saw was someone free while else was closing over me. I don't need you to share my pain or walk through every tear again. I only wish our love had shown one little crack before you were gone. You walked away without feeling and left me months of lonely healing. I had to learn to eat, to sleep, to live with promises I couldn't keep. Now I can breathe, those scars remain, and hear your name without the same pain. But one old question has no meaning. How did you walk barely breathing. You walked away without feeling. I felt you drifting day by day. Your quiet eyes looked far away. I reached for warmth beneath your sleeve, but touched the cold before you'd leave. We shared a room, but not a dream. Your smile grew faint, your voice grew thin. I sat beside you every night, still felt alone beneath the light. I tried to cross the space between, to find the man you used to be. But every step I took your way only pushed your heart farther away. You didn't stay close when I needed you most. I was breaking inside, you were cold by my side. I gave you my trust, you let it turn into dust. I held on to hope, but you didn't stay close. I wore your sweater in the rain, its faded warmth recalled your name. The city lights blurred through my tears like distant stars from better years. I passed the cafe where we met, the corner table waits there yet. Two empty chairs beneath the glass held quiet pieces of our past. I kept your laughter in my mind, a little light I couldn't find. But memories cannot hold my hand or help my lonely heart understand. You didn't stay close when I needed you most. I was calling your name, you were leaving the same. I gave you my days, you disappeared into gray. I held on to hope, but you didn't stay close. I never needed perfect skies or pretty words dressed up as lies. I only wanted you to see how much your distance wounded me. One gentle touch, one honest sign, one reason to believe you're mine. But love grew quiet in your chest, while sorrow settled in my breath. You didn't stay close when my world needed hope. I was losing my ground, you were nowhere around. I gave you my best and cried with your ghost on my chest. I finally let go of the one who stayed cold. And though I still miss the warmth of your kiss, I know what hurts most, you didn't stay close. The window turns pale, the morning moves slow. I whisper your name, then let the sound go. You once felt like home, now you're only a ghost. I loved you so deeply, but you didn't stay close. held your hand through sleepless nights, when every road had lost its light. I sat beside your quiet fear and caught each falling hidden tear. I gave you warmth when days were cold, a steady place, a hand to hold. But when my own blue sky turned gray, you found a reason not to stay. I never asked you to save me or carry every weight I knew. I only needed someone near and thought that someone would be you. You didn't stay through my pain, you left me crying in the rain. I stood beside you through your worst, but when I fell, you left me hurt. I gave you shelter from the storm, you left me reaching out for warmth. I called your name, but called in vain. You didn't stay through my pain. My tears dried slowly on the sheet, while midnight walked on silent feet. The hallway lamp burned soft and low. I watched the hours come and go. Your last short message filled my screen, so calm, so cold, so strangely clean. No tender word, no warm goodbye, just one small sentence made me cry. I used to think love shared the weight, that gentle hearts would choose to wait. But yours grew distant when I fell, and mine was left alone to heal. You didn't stay through my pain, you closed the door and missed the rain. I carried you through every fall, you weren't there when I lost it all. I gave you courage when you broke, you gave me silence when I spoke. I searched for you but searched in vain. You didn't stay through my pain. Maybe I was only strong because I thought you'd come along. Maybe I hid too many tears and smiled away my deepest fears. But love should notice, trembling hands should hear the words no voice can stand. I shouldn't have to beg or prove that hurting hearts need gentle love. You didn't stay through my pain, but I survived the darkest rain. I found my breath beneath the ache and learned how much a heart can take. I won't forget the nights I gave or how I loved you when you changed. I stood by you through every flame. You couldn't stay through my pain. Someday when these scars grow light, I'll sleep in peace through every night. But one truth will always remain: you didn't stay through my pain. I held your storms, you left my rain. I healed your wounds, you watched mine change. I needed love, you walked away. I stayed for you. You couldn't stay. closet bare, a trace of winter in the air. Your coffee cooled beside the sink. I stood so still, afraid to think. No final note, no last embrace, just morning light across your space. The hallway held a hollow sound. I called your name and turned around. I searched the rooms for one small sign, a reason you were no longer mine. But all you left for me to find was heavy silence left behind. You left me without goodbye, no final word, no reason why. I watched the daylight leave the sky with one more question in my eyes. I would have held you one last time and let your hands slip out of mine, but you were gone before sunrise. You left me without goodbye. I found your key beneath the door. It doesn't turn my heart anymore. The mirror keeps my tired face while dust grows softly in your place. Our picture hides inside a drawer. I cannot look at it anymore. The clock moves on, the curtains sway, but something in me stayed that day. I walk the streets we used to know, past quiet shops and melting snow. Each corner brings a memory near, then leaves me standing nowhere clear. You left me without goodbye. I learned to break without a cry. The stars went pale above my room, and every flower lost its bloom. I saved the words I meant to say, but they grew colder every day. You took the truth and let hope die. You left me without goodbye. Did you look back when you walked away? Did my name cross your mind that day? Did your hand shake when you closed the gate, or had your heart already changed its fate? I don't need promises anymore. I only wish you faced me at the door. A broken ending hurts somehow, but silence hurts me even now. You left me without goodbye, so I made peace with asking why. I let the rain erase your trace, and morning warm my empty space. I still miss who I used to be, the girl who thought you'd never leave. I'll carry scars, but I will try to live beyond your last goodbye. And if your memory visits me, I'll let it pass more quietly. You vanished underneath the sky and left me without goodbye. The door stays closed, the room grows still. I miss you now, perhaps I always will. No final kiss, no reason why, only my heart and no goodbye. You came back with the autumn rain, a softer voice, a different name for every wound you gave before. So I unlocked my guarded door, I let your footsteps cross my floor, and taught my heart to trust once more. You held my face beneath the moon, I never knew you'd vanish soon. I planted hope in wounded ground, believed that roots could hold us down. But every promise lost its flame, and I was left with hurt again. You walked away from my soul again, like I was only somewhere you'd been. I gave you the key to my deepest room. You left it empty, cold and blue. I crossed my fear to let you in. You touched my scars, then broke my skin. I thought this time we'd reach the end. You walked away from my soul again. Hallway keeps your fading scent, a quiet trace of where love went. Your empty hanger slowly swings like one last ghost of broken things. I found a button near the stairs and held it like a silent prayer. Outside the streetlights blurred in mist, I mourned the future that we missed. Past the darkest hour, rain bent the stems of every flower. I watched the dawn erase the stars and counted all my hidden scars. You walked away from my soul again and left me talking to the rain. You walked away from my soul again. The first goodbye broke all my sleep, the second cut a little deep. Not because I didn't know how easily a heart can go. It hurt because I chose belief and let new hope replace old grief. I thought your arms had learned to stay, but some returns still end this way. You walked away from my soul again, but I won't wait for your return again. I'll gather pieces from the floor and keep my heart behind my door. I may still cry when winter comes, or miss the warmth of what we were, but I will learn a softer road where I don't carry all your load. I loved you twice beyond my fear. I gave you truth, I kept you near. Now even love must face its end. You walked away from my soul again. Twice you came, twice I believed, twice my hands were left empty. still. I faced the rain. You walked away from my soul again. Soft and low, I watched you tie your shoes to go. My hands were still, my lips were dry. I had 1,000 words inside. Your suitcase rolled across the floor, then waited near the open door. I searched your face for one small sign, but your cold eyes had left mine. I thought you'd stop beneath the light, turn around and hold me tight, but your footsteps crossed the street, and silence fell around my feet. You walked away without looking back, left all our dreams along your track. I stood beneath the broken sky, too hurt to speak, too tired to cry. You took the road, I took the pain. You found the sun, I found the rain. My whole world faded into black. You walked away without looking back. I found your scarf behind the chair, still holding traces of your air. The clock kept turning after 3, as if the night felt sorry for me. A taxi passed beneath my room, its headlights crossed the quiet gloom. For half a breath my heart believed you had returned, because you grieved. The morning touched the window frame, and nothing in the room had changed. Your side stayed cold, the doorway bare. Only my loneliness was there. You walked away without looking back, and left my heart along your track. I kept the words you wouldn't hear. They turned to rivers made of tears. You chose the road, I faced the ache, and counted every breath I take. My faith fell through each widening crack. You walked away without looking back. Was I so easy to forget? Do you remember where we met? Do summer nights still cross your mind, or did you leave them all behind? I would have understood goodbye if you just looked into my eyes, but you left me with your shadows trace, and no last memory of your face. You walked away without looking back, but I can't live inside the past. I'll gather every shattered dream and learn what letting go can mean. I may still miss you after dark, when midnight wakes an old remark, but I won't wait beside your track for someone who won't want looking back. One open door, one fading street, one lonely heart, one empty seat. I watched you leave, the sky turned black. You walked away without looking back. Hid my shaking hands from view and tried to look still strong for you. The evening pressed against the glass. I prayed the heavy hours would pass. My voice grew small beneath the strain. My eyes held more than words could name. I reached across the space we shared, but found an emptiness waiting there. I never asked you to heal my scars or pull the darkness from the stars. I only wished you'd hold me near and stay beside me through the fear. You didn't stay through my tears. You disappeared when sorrow came near. I needed arms, you gave me space. I needed a love, you turned your face. I stood beside you through your fears, but you went missing through my tears. The hardest truth I had to hear. You didn't stay when I needed you near. The bathroom mirror caught my eyes, red from another sleepless night. A towel rested by the door where yours had always hung before. I walked outside before the dawn. The streets were wet, the lamp still on. A paper moon hung pale and thin, like all the hope I held within. I counted breaths to calm the ache and watched the morning slowly wake. The world found light beyond the blue, while mine still searched the dark for you. You didn't stay through my tears. You chose the road and disappeared. I carried storms you couldn't face, yet mine became your leaving place. I gave you calm through troubled years. You gave me silence through my tears. I called your name, but nothing stirred. Only the night returned my words. I remember when your heart was tired. I kept a little lamp beside you, and doubt it covered every door. I gave you reasons to hope once more. So why, when I began to fall, did you become a distant wall? I didn't need a perfect man, just someone willing to hold my hand. You didn't stay through my tears, and that still hurts after all these years. Not just because you walked away, but because you chose my darkest day. I loved you through your broken hours, through empty roads and fallen flowers. Yet when my own heart disappeared, you couldn't stay through my tears. Now I will dry my eyes alone and build a life I call my own. But somewhere deep, one truth stays clear. I love pale gold touched the window glass. Your sleepy smile, your coffee cup were little worlds I thought would last. I knew the rhythm of your steps, the quiet songs beneath your breath. I kept each ordinary day like pressed wildflowers saved away. I never counted what I gave or feared the road beneath our feet. I only knew your hand in mine could make a broken day feel sweet. I loved you in every moment, in every sunrise, every rain. I held you close through changing seasons and kissed the sorrow from your face. I loved you when the room was silent, when heavy words were hard to say. I gave my heart to every moment. You gave our forever away. I loved you on the restless nights when sleep refused to close your eyes. I sat beside your hidden fears until the dark released the sky. I loved you when your dreams fell through, when disappointment filled the room. I brought you light in quiet ways while my own colors slowly changed. I never asked you for the stars, just truth when life became unclear. But slowly, even in my arms, I felt you disappear. I loved you in every moment, through fragile hope and silent strain. I carried warmth into your winter, while mine grew colder every day. I loved you past the fading laughter, past all the distance in your gaze. I gave my heart to every moment. You slowly turned your heart away. Even the night you packed your clothes, I loved you more than I could show. My trembling hand stayed by my side while one last world collapsed inside. I wanted time to miss a beat, to stop your footsteps in the street. But love can't make a shadow stay or call a leaving heart away. I loved you in every moment, from our first spark to our last tear, through summer roads and winter windows, through every hope and every fear. loved you through our borrowed time. In every dawn, in every storm, I gave you